Quiet on set. Clock is up.
Live from Afro Studios in the heart of Orlando, Florida, it's the Lowdown starring James Young. Tonight, James welcomes Erotic author Manny Morales. Hey, I'm Tight Mike Randolph. Please help me welcome our host. He's as smooth as a ribbon on a church hat. Give it up for James Young. Come on.
Okay. Yes. I like that. I like that. Thank you. Thank you. Smooth as the ribbon on a church hat.
Yeah, you know, Auntie Gladys
Bro.
had a little ribbon on the...
It wasn't little though, let's be honest.
It was
a big bow.
Easter is huge.
You know the rules in black church, right? The older the woman,
Yeah.
the bigger the hat.
I didn't know that.
Grandma was 98, wore a sombrero.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, man. As always, man, thank you for that wonderful, colorful intro. And y'all give my man some love, too. Tight Mike Randolph. Y'all let him hear it. Come on now.
I receive it.
Come on.
I receive it.
Come
I
on.
receive it.
Come on, man.
There you go.
Now, Mike, we got a good show today.
I heard about today.
Bro, we got an erotic author.
Oh.
Manny Morales in the house. Come on, man. Erotic. Bro, I'm glad I know how to read. It's going to be good, man. You ready?
Yes.
You ready, man?
I'm ready, brother.
All right, brother. Thank y'all so much for being here, and thank y'all for tuning in at home, because this, in fact, is The Lowdown. I'm your host, Mr. James Young. Let's jump right into it. Let's give them the lowdown, if you will. Well, it looks like Halle Berry's a little upset with my man Drake. You see, he used her picture as the cover of his new single called Slime You Out, but what he forgot to do, Mike, was get her permission.
Ooh.
Now, Halle did take a shot at Drake on social media. She said, sometimes you got to be the bigger man, even if you a woman. That's spicy.
Ooh.
Spicy. Ooh. Now, I'm going to say this, Mike. If she's mad at Drake, then she should really be mad at my brother.
Why is that, James?
Because growing up, my brother was the biggest Halle Berry fan that I knew.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. But let's just say, one time I walked in on him when he was in the bathroom, and just like Drake, he was using her picture without her permission.
Oh, yeah. Little personal time.
Yes.
I got you.
I wish he knew how locks work.
Bust in on him, huh?
Yeah, bro. Wow. All right, moving on. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Now, our friend Tyler Perry has lit up social media with his latest comments about finance in a relationship. Bro Perry says, more often than not, women are the breadwinners now, and they should be happy with a man that loves them but doesn't make as much money.
Ah.
Well, that comment, as you can imagine, drew a lot of mixed reviews. Now, of course, I have been married for a while, and the advice I have for newlyweds is this.
Okay.
Her money, his money, all goes away when you marry.
Mm-hmm.
You have now become one. You're a team. The money goes in one account. And that account is usually hers. I'm just saying.
She's still gonna get the money anyway. Huh?
Bruh.
There you go. Sharing is caring.
Ooh, I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I'm just telling the truth.
Little money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, it's that time of year again. The spooky season is upon us. And one of the biggest events of the season takes place right around the corner from our studio here in Orlando. That's right, Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Now, as you can imagine, it gets crowded. Nearly 25,000 guests per night. And park management has come up with a novel approach to get all those people out the park at closing time. They're now playing a recording threatening to play Taylor Swift songs at full volume until everybody leaves.
Now that's just me.
Yeah, it is. Now, coincidentally, that's also how my pastor gets all the grannies out after Sunday service.
Oh, wow. Don't they get upset?
Oh, yeah, they do. But it's like Tay always says, haters gonna hate.
Oh, wow. Haters gonna hate.
I don't know why I know that song, but I do.
They still gonna be mad.
All right. Now, in legal news, Kevin Costner's estranged wife says that for their divorce, she owes over $300,000 in lawyer fees.
Ooh.
Jesus. $300,000 in lawyer fees just sounds a little crazy to me. Like, who did you hire? Johnny Cochran's ghost or Matlock? Like,
What? That is a lot of bread.
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of bread, bro.
Bro, Mike, I'm telling you right now, for that much money in court, I'm gonna need Viola Davis to act like my lawyer, man.
There you go. Why not? Why not? How to get away with murder?
Murder. How to get away with not choking this heifer?
Wow. 300 grand.
Bro, that's a lot of racks. That's a lot of racks. More racks than IKEA. I'm just saying.
Stop. You know what?
Now in music news, well, the rumors appear to be true. Remy Ma and longtime husband Papoose seem to be on the outs. Now the streets say she has been cheating with a younger up-and-coming rapper, and we all know the streets never lie. Hopefully they can pull it back together, man.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so, brother.
Come on, man, that's a tough one right there.
Yeah.
How you cheat on a man that waited on you to get out of prison?
Yeah.
He was there.
That's love.
Gave you moon pies. You know
Wow.
Come
Put
on.
some on your books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fellas, that really is a tough one, man.
Yeah.
What's even worse, Mike, is you know she said it, I love you and all that we've built together. But to be honest, I mean, okay, well, he's a better rapper. There, I said it.
Wow. That hurt right there.
Bro.
Tell a rapper he's a better rapper. And he still got his edges.
Oh!
It slipped now. I wasn't
You
supposed
can
to
even
say
tell me the sex is great, but don't tell me he a better rapper.
that's what sting, right?
Yeah, man. Come on, look at my hands. Look at my rapper hands. Come on. Don't tell me, man.
And that little bit of beard he got. He's out of
It quite didn't grow in.
It didn't come through. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one, man. Now, and finally, now this is kind of scary. The U.S. government is asking the public to help them find a missing $80 million stealth fighter, which disappeared somewhere over South Carolina on Sunday. Okay, first off, it's a stealth fighter. The fact that no one can find it means congrats, whoever designed it, great job.
It's supposed to be stealth, right?
Yeah. And second of all, Mike, it's a stealth fighter.
Yeah.
Belonging to the U.S. military. If they can't find it with all the radar, sonar, and satellites at their disposal, what the hell chance do I have? What they're really saying is, hey, if you happen to see a 70,000-pound plane crash through your neighbor's roof, give us a call.
Wow.
But you really know what upsets me the most, Mike?
What's that, James?
The U.S. military just lost an $80 million jet. And if they don't find it, at the end of the year, they'll just write it off. No questions asked. Meanwhile, I still have the IRS coming after me because I wrote off my PS5 as a business expense last year.
Yes.
Come on, man.
If they really want to find it, though, they'll send Sally Mae after.
Woo!
Yeah.
She found everything.
Them student loans, bro,
Bruh.
they come get you.
Bruh, tell the government that somebody owe money for that plane.
There
They
you
come and
go.
get it.
There you go.
Now, we're going to have a little fun right now, Mike.
Okay.
I always enjoy this because a lot of people at home have questions when it comes to love. And lucky for them, we have our own resident love guru in the house. That means, once again, it's time for tips from Tight Mike.
Oh.
Just the tip.
Oh,
all right.
You know what, sir? You know what, sir? Just every time, right?
Every time. I can't help myself.
It's all right, man.
Now, I got to tell everybody this is for entertainment purposes only. He is not a licensed therapist yet.
No, not yet. They did give me a ribbon last Tuesday, though. Because I keep coming, you know.
keep coming.
I just ain't graduated yet. I just keep coming.
I love it, brother. I love it.
It's blue, too.
Now, Tight Mike, you ready for this?
Hey, man, let's do it, brother.
All right, here we go. Dear Tight, the love bug has bit me again. It's my third girlfriend this year. Now, is this common among men in their 30s? Help, Mr. Lovejoy.
Mr. Lovejoy, I think you in lust, my brother. You're not quite in love, man. Good luck to you, though, man. I would hate to think that it's not the love bug and just the lust caterpillar, something like that. Take your time, man, when you're dating. As long as you use protection, continue to show affection, all right? Good luck to you, James. Who you got up next, brother?
Caterpillar. I like that.
The lust caterpillar.
Love caterpillar. All right, man. Dear Tight, I've been dating the same man for 7 years now. Is he going to pop the question or not? Help. Miss Marriage on my mind.
Miss Marriage on your mind. Change your mind. It's been 7 years. I don't think he got the 7-year itch and you got the 7-year itch, but hey, you might need to find you somebody else. You already wasted 7 years. You can start over with somebody else. Give him a couple of years. But good luck to you, but I don't think he's the one. Ooh, 7 years? Wow, good luck to you, though, sister. Take your time breaking up, though, because 7 years, I'm sure he got a lot of his stuff at your house. All right. James,
I love it. Great, man. Now, dear Tight, my boys got jokes because I do all the cooking and cleaning around the house. My wife is just not domestic like that. It didn't bother me until she made a 3-layer lasagna and took it to work. Is she playing me? Hell, Mr. I'm cooking, but she looking.
Mr. I'm cooking, but she looking. Yeah, she played you, dog. She played you. It happens, though. It happens to the best of them, man. And don't be mad. It's lasagna. Lasagna just means layers on top of layers on top. I learned that in Spanish class today. Layers on top of layers on top of layers. And lasagna could be nasty. It could be sausage. It could be pasta. It could be anything. Don't worry about that. She made it for some friends at work. Nobody cooked real stuff that they like for their friends at work. It was just something to do. But hey, that's a conversation. Looks like to me you're a great wife anyway. Continue to keep on cooking and doing your thing, man, and cleaning the house. Sometimes roles are reversed. Make her cut the grass. Do her part, too. You know what I'm saying? Stick it out. Stick it out. Wash the cars, man. Do the part. Role reversal, James. That's what that is.
I like that.
Role reversal.
Good. There you
Role
go.
reversal.
Lasagna.
Man.
How dare she?
Layers on layers on layers.
All right.
She got him.
Dear Tay, as I was going through my man's phone, I noticed a new number. Now, usually I check it on Mondays after he's been hanging out with the guys all weekend. But he fell asleep early Thursday night, so I went for it. Should I call her number or text a message? Help, Miss He guilty, and I know it.
Miss, he guilty, and I know it. You guilty too. How you committing a crime, and now you want to be honest.
Yeah.
Stop going through that man's phone every Monday. Go through it on Saturdays, right before you go out, and then you can kind of regulate what's happening in his life.
Absolutely.
But, hey, how did she get his phone even open, James? I don't even know how she did that.
Bro, they are the best hackers on the planet.
Yes.
A wife.
And after y'all break up, go get a job at Best Buy. Don't they have them people that do what they call them, Geek Squad?
Geek
or whatever?
Squad,
Yeah. Be a part of the Geek Squad,
There you go.
because you got talent. Good luck to you. But if you think he's cheating, he probably cheating. And if he's smart, he got the girl name under something funny like Popeyes, Kentucky Fried Chicken. You're never going to find it.
All right, great, Mike. Real quick, last question. Now, dear Tight, the goal was for us to save up for our wedding. Well, Miss Trip with the girls has blown half the money on a 3-day girls trip in Cancun. And she didn't tell me until she got back that she spent half the money. I'm sure it was her friend Cindy's idea. She's the ringmaster. Should I be upset or just let it go? Help. Mr. I hope marriage is different.
Mr. I hope marriage is different. It's not.
No.
Don't even worry. Don't worry about it. You got to be smart now, my brother. She spent half the money on her trip. Now you take the other half. You and the boys go on the trip. It's called the get back for the payback for the big get back payback.
Yes.
All right? Or something like that. That's what they said. I read it in the book like that. That's what it said, chapter 3. All right? Thanks a lot, James. Spend half that money on yourself and your boys.
There you go, man. And don't get married. All right. How about that?
Hey, I date 3 people in 3 months.
There you
How
go,
about
brother.
that?
Yeah. That was great, by the way.
Yes, thank
really
you, brother.
good. Want to thank you guys so much. And that, once again, was Tips for Type Night, man. Great advice. But y'all stick with us. Don't go anywhere. When we get back, we have erotic author Manny Morales right here on the Lowdown.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, thanks, buddy. We're going to clap for him when he comes out. We're going to be loud and right. Welcome back. Welcome back. You guys are still tuned in to the Lowdown. Now, we have a very special guest in the building. I think this is our very first kind, if you will.
Yes.
He's an erotic author, my friends. Y'all give it up for Mr. Manny Morales.
Yes. Yes.
There he is.
My man. My man.
There he is.
All right.
What's going on? What's going on, brother? Please join me, man. You looking smooth today.
Oh, you say it's smooth.
Smooth.
Clean.
Thank you.
Please, have a seat.
There you go.
And first off, I'm going to say this. Never had an erotic author on our show, but I'm going to say this for you, brother. Thank God you look the way you do. You look like an erotic author.
I appreciate that. I try my best.
No, you look good, man.
I appreciate it.
Now, people are having deja vu right now, and I want to remind them that we saw you last week. You're a model on the show, but you also model. I want people to know that as well, man. But today we're here to talk about what you do, which is author. Now, I got to ask you from the very beginning, man. When did you know, or when did you realize that you were good at writing? How far back was it? You remember?
It was probably middle school.
Middle school, okay.
Writing little short stories.
Gotcha. You started way back then?
Yeah.
Now, who would read your stories back in middle school, though?
Just me.
Just you?
Yeah. I was an introvert, so.
Really? You were a shy guy?
Yeah.
Now, I would never would have got that, but the way you look right now, you look like, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Smooth.
But in middle school, you're a little bit shy.
Right.
Did writing help you come out of that show?
Yes. Yeah. It put me in a different world and helped me gain some confidence.
Absolutely. Now, as time went by and you got a little bit older, when did you first start sharing those stories so people can enjoy them?
I never shared the stories.
Really?
Until I wrote this book. Yeah.
So nobody knew that you could do any of this. It shocked everybody.
Yeah.
Now, did your family or friends say anything like, you wrote a book, man?
Yeah.
Like, and you were like,
my
yeah, I
mom
wrote a
was
book.
like, you wrote a book? I was like, yeah. She was like, I didn't know you could write.
Beautiful. Now, when you wrote the book, it's not just your typical book. I love the fact it's an erotic book.
Yes.
Now, explain exactly what that genre truly means.
It means it's not just sex; it's more sexuality.
Yes.
You know, and
It's sensual.
drama, right? The drama and the suspense that goes with it all goes together.
Gotcha.
You know?
And let's be honest, that's life.
Yeah.
That's
definitely,
life. Like, as
definitely.
people, we go through drama, we go through things, we experience stuff, and if you're lucky, some sensuality
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
plays a part in there. So I love this. Now, the book is called Love is Our Magic.
Right.
Okay, what inspired you to write it?
Zane. A lot of people don't know who Zane is. But
Explain that.
She is an erotic author as well. A couple years back, probably about 15 years back, she started writing, and Sex Chronicles was the first book, and that's the one that took me where I'm at now, because like it was
That
deep.
moved you. Like,
It
you
was
could
definitely
literally
deep.
see that book changed you, because the way you like to speak about it, I saw you. For a split second, you closed your eyes for 2 extra seconds.
Yes, I can still remember the stories.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that kind of changed you.
Right.
What about that genre? Because I'm sure you've read before. But what
just
about that?
the suspense and the drama, and she just threw the sensuality in there and put the sex scene so explicit that it just heightened everything in the book.
Got you.
You know.
Got you. Now, I'm going to read this. I think this is going to be my very first erotic novel.
There you go.
I
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to take it slow.
So it's the Latin version.
Okay.
So I added the English subtitles, you could call them.
Gotcha.
in
All
it.
right.
So it's going to be Spanish dialogue, but there's going to be subtitles, so you can continue to follow along.
I like that. Now, you know I know a little something about Latin, man. My wife's Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know if I showed you my knife wound, but yeah. She's a loving woman when she's sober.
There you go.
Okay. No, great, man. So I want people, if they read this book, what do you expect from it? Besides, I know you got the sensuality and stuff, but what's the purpose of the book, meaning the plot? What's going on?
Well, the plot is there's a gentleman that was living a life that was unsavory.
Okay.
He changed his life to satisfy his mother that passed on.
Okay.
And his past just came back to haunt him after he found somebody that he connected with real deep. So to try to eliminate everything from his past and to save the love of his life. He went back into his past life and
To
did
try to
things.
deal
Right,
with that.
exactly.
Now, you know my man over here, Mr.
Right.
Tight Mike
Tight
Randolph,
Mike.
man. There you go. we all have questions.
Right.
Okay. Tight Mike has one.
Hey, absolutely, man. Hey, appreciate you coming back to
Yeah,
the show,
appreciate
showing
you.
love. Now, as a man in my late to mid 30s,
Right.
40s, or 50s, one thing, do you find that more guys like me read the books? Like, I'm a single guy and I love the erotic, exotic stuff. Are you
Right.
finding yourself, your book leaning more towards guys like myself, or is it all
well,
ladies?
Well, the way that I
question.
wrote it, I actually tried to make it more unisex friendly because a lot of females are the ones that read
Right.
erotica, but like I tried to put enough suspense and hood or street stuff in there
to keep us interested.
to keep y'all
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know the sex scenes are in there and the love scenes as well, but like I tried to make it, you know, guy friendly.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank
so.
you, brother.
And let's be honest about it, man. If we think about it, when you do see depictions on TV and books, whatnot, of what relationships are, we leave eroticism out.
Right,
And that's a
right.
huge part about it.
Because it's taboo.
But
A lot of
But why
people,
still? After all these years,
I don't
man.
know.
We all know how we got here, right? We all,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. And they try to put a veil over it, and it's like, why? You
It's
know?
healthy to
Right,
explore that. And I think
exactly.
as time has gone on, we've learned that. Like, look,
Exactly.
it's okay to talk about
Right.
sex. We have it. We all do it.
Exactly.
We're all looking for it.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of women that buy my book are housewives that are bored with their relationship and want to spice it up, or people that are lonely and just need something to you know, that to entice them to try to
I like
get
that.
into the
Because they say eroticism or being the act of being turned on
Right.
is not just physical, it starts in the mental.
Right.
So this makes a lot of sense. Now, could you recommend this book? Like if you're a couple and you read it together?
Yeah, of course.
Gotcha. That would
course.
be,
Because you could be reading it like y'all get this two different books, well, you know, the same book but two different copies, and y'all could start together. And depending on how fast you read, you could bounce. Oh, I'm on this chapter, and oh, this
Did
is
you
what
like that?
happened, or
Yeah.
where you at in the book. And then you know, if you see a specific sex scene that you like, you could role play with your wife, you know, and surprise her. And she can be like, oh, you read that part.
we role play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. We role play. I ain't gonna give y'all details, but I'm gonna let you know, man. Sometimes I'm a cop,
Right.
sometimes a fireman, okay?
Wow.
Cause we got bunk beds. I'm on the
Right.
ladder part, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow. Well, second quick question there. Being of Latin descent, brother, you feel like the Latin lover is a real thing, or is that a myth?
No, it's the real thing. Like,
of course he gonna say that.
What separates?
Just because as a Latin person, we love hard, so
Y'all do.
we tend to see the details and everything. We try to make the woman feel as comfortable as possible, and do things that she normally wouldn't see. So
It's true.
you know,
True.
and just. Some guys, they'll talk to a woman and won't listen to what she's saying. That's all they really want you to do is just listen.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
The Latin lover.
He an author, but he up here preaching right now. There's some women at home. Amen. Tell 'em. Now I will say Latin people love hard, and it family oriented. Like I will say that about my wife. She really, and I give her so much credit. When I met her, I was missing a lot of things in life. I had some rough times when I was growing up, and she taught me how to love. And I would say in the Latin community, family is everything.
They just, whoever you are, they just accept you.
They do.
You know, and they make you feel like family.
They do.
You know,
And
you want something to eat?
Bro,
as soon as you come in the house.
that's how you, bro, if you want me to love you, feed me. And they did that,
Right,
man.
exactly.
Now, here's what I love about the book, man. Not only can it bring you closer with your significant other, but you also have other things to help set the mood,
Right,
too.
right.
Like right now, I have 2 candles. You not only write eroticism, but you help set the mood, too,
Right,
man.
definitely.
Tell me about these candles.
I just launched my Lovers Are Magic collection. It's a female and male scent.
Okay.
I had a good friend of mine. Her name is Sense of Peace. Well, her company is named Sense of Peace. She's the one that created the candles for me. And we got
Shout out to
together.
her. Yeah.
Shout out to Sense of Peace. Senseofpeace.com.
Yes.
And we sat down together and kind of played with the scents. So
You kind of told her what you were thinking
Right,
of, what you
exactly,
wanted people to
exactly.
think about when they smell that
exactly.
scent.
So it's a male and female scent. The male scent, it's really bold, but it has a little bit of sensuality in it.
Okay.
To kind of tone things down.
Like us as men.
Right,
Okay, I like
exactly. And
that.
the women,
Strong, but yeah.
Exactly. And the women's scent is very fruity, but still bold at the same time.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. No one to be soft, but still
right,
strong.
exactly.
Come on, man. You knocked that out the park.
Appreciate that.
Now, I want to keep it going because I want people to know how wonderful you are. They can get the book right now on Amazon.
Yeah.
Want to make sure they know that.
Or they could contact me and
Okay.
I'll send them.
Gotcha.
Because the candles aren't on Amazon at the moment. So.
We're going to definitely make sure we
Right,
plug that at the end, right?
definitely.
But real quick, I want people to know you actually are going to be doing a graphic novel
Yes.
pretty soon, which
Yes.
is amazing.
Yes.
I know you can't tell me the details
Right,
yet, but
right.
someone reached out to you saying, I would
Right.
love for you to write my graphic novel.
Yeah, a company in Virginia called Spectacular Inc.
Okay, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Spectacular Inc. He inboxed me on Messenger and was like, I like the way you write. I want you to write a novel for one of my older characters
Nice.
in my universe.
Gotcha.
So
That's going to be nice. I'm going to be
Yes.
looking forward to that
Yes,
too, bro.
definitely, definitely.
Especially you give me pictures with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I believe it's gonna be a thick novel.
Gotcha.
So it's not gonna be as short as this one. So it's gonna have some pretty decent detail.
I love it. Now I want people to definitely follow you. I want them to become a fan, support you like I am now, my friend. I want them to definitely get candles. So can you share with my audience your social media so they can definitely reach
Yeah,
out?
so Facebook, Instagram, Author Manny Morales. I also have a website, authormannymorales.com. So
Gotcha. And they can get the candles.
and well, they would have to inbox me to get the candles
Gotcha.
right now. I
Gotcha.
haven't put it on the website yet.
Yeah, they can't get these because these are mine. But yeah, they they already got my scent on them, man.
Right.
Now, before we go, we got about a minute left, man. What's next for you, my friend?
I'm working on the audio book. Well, it's going to be more like an audio movie because I don't like the traditional audio books where just
Explain
one
this. This
person-
is great.
One person is just reading you a book and they sound droll and you're going to crash your car because they put you to sleep.
All right.
I'm actually going to have actors. I'm going to do sound effects, music. It's going to be a whole movie, but you're not going to be able to actually see it. Your imagination
hear
is
it.
going to.
But you need more than just one voice when
Right,
it's an
exactly,
erotic book. I can't have a
exactly.
dude moan like
Yeah,
a woman. I'm
yeah.
not judging you. I can't.
Right, yeah.
It'll take
ruins-
me right out the mood.
yeah,
I can't
it
do
would
none of
Definitely
that.
ruin the mood, yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Thank you so much, my
very
brother,
welcome.
for being here today.
very welcome.
I
Appreciate
look
you
for
having
great
me.
things from you in the future, my
appreciate
friend.
that.
Thank y'all, man. That's right. On behalf of myself, James John, wonderful guest, Manny Morales, and as always, tight Mike Randall.
Mike.
Thank y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Great job. Great job. Don't go anywhere.